Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glenn Tan speaking. This time, I'm continuing to talk about FreeMatch, the controller. This presentation divides into these 5 parts. I have put the corresponding video linkages at the below description area, just for your convenience. Central controller. Actually, for this part is similar to the summary of central controller. I have put the corresponding video linkage at the below description area just for your convenience and your reference. This slide displays how to do the detailed wiring between the central controller CE52 and the FreeMatch. Basically, here in this example, there are 2 FreeMatch systems. You can just count the in-dot unit for the max in-dot unit quantity. And basically, we just apply the wired controller as an adapter to change the signal from the in-dot unit to the central controller, which is you need to connect this wired controller to the in-dot unit PCB on the COM manual socket. And then the output is already changed to be the Modbus. Then with RS485 connection, then you can series connected this together, just like this. Then connect to the A3B3 port of the central controller. Here I just offer you all the wired controller part codes and the match resistor, which you need to connect here. And also, if the wired controller locates at the last, don't forget to turn on the built-in resistor to ensure the communication. Just follow these steps, then you can turn it on. If this wired controller locates at the middle, no need to change the dip switch. Just keep it default is okay. Next, for this CE52, we support up to 36 in-dot units, no matter it is RAC, FreeMatch, UMatch, rooftop, etc. This slide displays the detailed wiring between the central controller CE52 and the light commercial air conditioner, including FreeMatch, RAC, UMatch, and GNV. First is focus on the GNV system, always from the modular system, the master outdoor unit, G1, G2, you need to combine them together and series connected to the G1, G2 port of the central controller. As for the FreeMatch and the RAC, we need to apply the wired controller as an adapter to change the signal to Modbus with RS485 connection and also series connected between each other, then to the A3B3 port. As for the UMatch, if it has the Modbus output, you can directly connect to the PCB, then also series connected to join the RS485 bus. If without the Modbus output, you need to apply this ME50. It can change the signal from the in-dot unit, then to the Modbus with RS485 connection. Also, you need to join this bus. Next, for the GNV system, we support 16 systems and 255 in-dot units. As for the this part, A3B3 part, max 36. And also here, we just recommend this crystal punch for better connection. And F1, F2 here is for fire alarm signal. Once it will see the fire alarm, it will stop all the connected units, no matter it is GNV or the light commercial air conditioner, which is this port. The last is don't forget to put the match resistor here, 120 ohm, to ensure the communication. This slide displays the detailed wiring between the wired controller to the indoor unit. First, let's focus on the left side. It is the wired controller, the socket. Either for these 4 models or these 3 models, there are 3 sockets. The 4-pin socket is for the connection between the wired controller to the indoor unit. Then you need to connect this cable. It is standard with this wired controller to the corresponding indoor unit. If it is wall mounted, you need to connect here. And if it is console type, connect here, select the socket. And if it is cassette type, duct type, or floor ceiling type, connect here. Basically, you just need to connect to the COM menu, this port. This is to control the indoor unit. As for this number 1, 2-pin sockets, it is the Modbus protocol with RS485. Either it is in or out. Here I just recommend this wire. Here is the part code. You can find it. This pin is perfect for this socket, so no need to worry about it. As for the other end, it's already peeled out. It's convenient for you to do the wirings. After wiring, you still need to do the setting on the wired controller to finish the setting. First is for the SK76. For this one, just follow these steps. You need to enter this page, which is here. First is to select the communication protocol, and then you need to select the address. For the first one, you need to select the remote monitoring, this one, and then to select the address. Just ensure the address they are shared in the same bus, which means for different wired controller, you need to ensure this address is different. And here for the central control address for this protocol, it is obsolete. It is only for our C52 central controller. And after that, just at the back of this wired controller, if this one locates at the last, don't forget to turn on the built-in resistor to change this one to turn on the built-in resistor to ensure the communication. If the wire controller is SK19 or XE71, here is the steps you need to follow to change the address. Just change this value for different wire controller. Besides, if this wire controller located in the series connected at the last, also don't forget to activate the built-in resistor. And this one is just at the back of the wire controller. Here is this switch. What you need to do is just to change the first dip. If it is at the last, from off side to the on side. And also here is how to do the wiring. Also this one connect to the indoor unit, and this is the RS485 in or out. As for this 4-wire controller, here is the password you need to follow to change the address. Just the address is okay. And also here is the inside PCB. This is the built-in Wi-Fi module, right? And here is the dip switch, also to turn on the built-in resistor if this wire controller locates at the last. This is to ensure the communication. Just remember this is okay. And this is the central controller C52, the home page. So on this page you can find it. Here is you can control the GMV indoor units, and here is the light commercial air conditioner and the split, which is the RAC, and here is all control. That means they combine this one and this together, and this is the group control. You can divide it, but this is only for the GMV, not for the others. And the schedule is you can make a schedule how your system will operate, and according to your project or according to your plan. And at this setting, you can choose the display language. Currently, we divided multi-language for your selection. And this is the view setting, and according to your project and also according to your wiring, you can select to display the GMV and the light commercial air conditioning unit, or only display the GMV or only the light commercial air conditioning unit. It's up to you to select. And then, for example, we just need to control the RAC and the frame match, which is only control this part. So first we need to add the online in dot unit, right? And here, just press that button and go to this and press this here. It will detect all the online in dot unit. So when we press it, we'll find that this time, in this case, we just find there are 2. So just make it to tickle and then press here. Then these 2 will on the list. And from this page, you can make it to all on or all off. And also by long press this icon, you can also change the name and also change the icon. And we will go to the detail control page. And when you press, for example, the first one, if you go to this page, you can change your appointed in dot unit, the setting temperature, the operating mode, the fan speed, and how the louver swing. And also at the advanced setting, we offer all the functions for you. And also pay attention here, this is the shield function, and currently we offer you this file, which is to shield the control from the Y controller. We offer you to shield all the command, or to shield on off, or to shield to change the mood, to shield to change the temperature, or shield to use the save function. And this is the all control. No matter it is the GMV or the light commercial air conditioner units, it's here. And also you can set it all the same setting. And next is the schedule control function, which means your appointed in dot unit or your appointed group can operate in your appointed time. So for example, you can change the on and off time, and also to change how and when to do it again. And also you can change the schedule name to make it to different. And here is the detail of the schedule, change different mood and different function of it. And what's the date it will repeat. That's all for this presentation. If you still have any other question, just feel free to contact me on my personal email address. Hasta la próxima!